Welcome back, guys, to the SMMA journey. I thought I would do a little bit of a change of scenery, as you can see. So where am I at this week with the SMA journey? We are now on week 39. So what's happened this week, where am I at with everything, and what's been the process? So first thing is that we've booked 10 calls this week. This is the most calls we've booked so far in a week, and I still feel like we can do more, in all honesty. And my appointment set has been absolutely smashing it, but I've come to realize as well that you have to have a multi-channel approach with all of this stuff, and it can't just be, for example, you just doing cold calls. And so I'm now at the moment trying to focus and hone down on doing the core 4. If you know what that is, that's Alex Hormozi's. So it's either cold outreach, warm outreach, content, or ads. And he advocates doing 4 hours of this a day. And so over the next 2 weeks, I'm on Easter holidays for my job, thank goodness. So that means that I am going to do the core 4 every single day. My appointment setters will be doing the appointment setters after the cold outreach / warm outreach. I'm going to be focusing on making the content and running the ads for my own business and testing out new creatives, creating new content, all of this stuff so that we can get as many meetings booked in a week, because right now our record is 10 and I want us to beat that and get more meetings booked. Now, at the moment, we've just started April and we've already got 2.4k pounds cash collected. That's around about, I think about 2.8, 2.9 USD. And we're on, as of this morning, the 6th of April. We have 3 sales calls. One's currently going on right now, and then 2 other sales calls later today. So we'll see how those go. I've also got a payment to be processed by another client of 1,250. So cash collected wise, as of this moment in time, is obviously 2.4k pounds. That will be going up to 3.65k cash collected in pounds, so around about 4,000 USD within a couple of days' time. Once we process that final payment, I've got a call with that client to get that all processed and sorted. So we're on for our biggest month so far. First off, I'm projecting a 10k month this month. I would like to be at a 10k month this month, which almost feels a little bit surreal and unreal considering my circumstances. And it does go to show that if you stick with something, that you can 1,000,000% do it. Like with anything, like I've changed, I thought I'd just change my scenery a little bit, and yeah, it just goes to show that you can really do anything if you put your mind to it. I mean, yeah, if you don't believe me, then I'll pop a screenshot on the screen right now for you, so you can see cash collected so far. But that's beyond the point, because money is just a side product of the value that you bring to people. More importantly for me, it's always been about bringing value to people and making businesses thrive. Now, on top of that, we've solved now the show up rate issue. We did have a massive show up rate issue before. We've refined that process. So an hour before the call, we send over one of our best video testimonials, and we just send that video along with a text with that video that says how, and then the client's name, made X amount of money in just 21 days. And that's one of our strongest testimonials that we've got. And we send that over an hour before just to build up the hype and the intrigue even more. Obviously, we have the pre-call video, the same processes and everything to do with that, but we've added that in just to see and warm them up even more, because people love evidence and people love seeing. Trust is huge in the online business space. So making sure that you're giving as much trust as possible. The other thing that I've been doing is uploading content onto my business pages. The reason for that is that people can see that we come from a place of giving value, but also evidence that we're not just new to this. We're good at doing this. We've done this before. We've got testimonials. We know what we can do. We know what we can deliver. And most importantly, we are trustworthy and we can deliver on what we promise. I've also, and I think this has been a game changer for me, is changed the offer. The offer has changed from originally it was an offer which was just about 45 shows, but we've actually changed it to a revenue goal. And that gets closer, number one, to the gym owner's thoughts around making as much money as possible, because at the end of the day, the reason people decide to partner with agency is to make them more money. So having that offer change now that we've refined it and got an understanding of stuff has made me realize that it is so easy if you have a good product to be able to give a good offer, but you just need to make sure that you've got a good product. And so that's why I refined my product and tried to make it as good as possible, and I now know that it absolutely crushes, and that gives conviction to me, my sales rep, my appointment says, so when they come in, they know straight away that whatever's going to happen, we're going to deliver insane results for that gym. We had also a paid in full close this week. 1.5k cash collected, which is obviously really nice. Like I said before, I've never been about the money. It's more to do with the fact of just giving value to businesses and just staying in business rather than making millions and millions. Don't get me wrong, that's going to be awesome when I get to that stage where I'm making 100k a month or $1 million a month, for example. But until we get to that stage right now, and the same as it's been before, like it's never been a thing for me. Financial freedom's obviously been important to me, but it's never been the number one drive for me. The main drive for me is just giving value to people and helping people out, because that's what I really enjoy and that's what I've really come to understand as well. Yeah, so the paid in full side of stuff at the moment, in terms of that, like Whether it's the content we're posting or not, it could be either or, but with the content that we are posting at the moment, I do feel like it's having an impact on our close rates for sure, and also having an impact on sharp rates and building trust and authority within the niche that we're in, which is the gym niche. So I do advocate following Alex Mosey's Core 4, because I have found that since posting content, now it's only been a week, but since posting content, it has given me I feel like an edge and an increase in sharp rate, because people can see the face behind the brand. So with that in mind, and just to sum up everything here, the main focus really for me and the team this week is just making sure that we're booking as many calls as possible. We hit 10 calls booked last week, this week, if you count Sunday as last week or this week. Either or, I don't, but this week we got 10 calls booked. Next week, I want more than 10 calls booked. And so to do that, we need to up the volume, up the output, and then also start doing some more of the Core 4, which is I'm going to be posting the content and the ads. My point setters are going to be doing cold and warm outreach through cold calls. So with that in mind, guys, hope you have an awesome week, whatever you're doing. Remember, keep taking action on whatever you're doing, and make that progress that you know you should be making and will be making if you are consistently doing the right outputs. With that in mind, guys, as always, take action.